So we've reached the end of our special reportage of Exodus, a journey that began in the border between Syria and Turkey and has ended here in the border between Hungary and Serbia. What you're seeing is an abandoned refugee settlement from the time when Hungary was still accepting refugees and processing them. Now, of course, that process has completely stopped, exposing the deep fault lines within Europe. Hungary, as a compromise, has simply said that they will allow refugees in as long as they can be passed onwards to Germany. No one can stay here. Now, this is an untenable situation because if Germany at some point slows down the intake, we could once again have the flashpoints that we witnessed along Europe's borders. And there is no more volatile evidence of the potential of a divided Europe than what we experienced last night when we went to the border between Hungary and Austria, when a trainload of about 1,000 refugees had just come in. As midnight turns to dawn, they have come, 1,000 of them, by train from across Syria. Where are you from?
Syria.
Where in Syria?
Homs.
In Homs.
Kamishli, from Kamishli. He's coming from Syria, Kamishli.
Kamishli?
Kamishli city, yeah.
Syria, Damascus, Jova.
For now, they can enter Hungary, but only to leave, not to stay. Hungary has decided that for the moment, it is going to open its borders. It's going to allow these people to go through. But if Germany, which is the final destination, decides to close its borders, and then the other countries like Austria and Hungary decide to do the same, then there could be a much greater clash. There is visible relief at the end of a traumatic journey. A journey so long that babies were born on the way. How many days did it take you to come here? 22 days. Oh, I see. There's a baby as well?
Baby.
Ah, okay. What's her name or his name?
Nasim.
Nasim. How old is she? 17 days. So she was born during the journey?
Yeah.
This is a baby?
Yeah.
How, baby boy?
Yeah.
How old is he?
22 days. 20.
20.
20 years.
20 days. He was born where?
In Turkey.
In Turkey.
Sonra in Turkey geldi.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he was literally born 20 days ago when you started the journey.
Yeah.
And how have you managed to look after him, like food, water, all that for the baby?
Water.
We took it water
Okay.
and food
Okay.
and everything for the baby, for us.
You took it along with you?
In Serbia?
No,
yes,
Serbia.
So bad, so bad.
Serbia bad?
Bad, yeah.
So
Yeah.
bad.
What was bad?
Yani everything bad in Serbia.
They did not look after properly? They didn't give any food, water, nothing?
Water, biscuit, chocolate.
Nothing?
No, milk.
Nothing.
In Hungary, though, volunteers are waiting with food, water, blankets.
This is the reputation of the government, and sadly this is the reputation of the civil people. And somehow what I see and experience, like using public transportation, people are commenting on the refugee issues, really racist, and because they are driven by the government's media campaign, the government spread the hatred among the people. And so people who were kind of afraid from different people, from other people, they got more afraid.
Right.
And people who were open to different people and other culture, they got more opened. So
you represent the second half, the people who are...
Yes. I would say we are the minority, but this is a very strong minority.
At the moment, there are buses waiting to take them to Austria and, for many, Germany. But the question that hangs in the cold night air is, what if Europe changes its mind once again? As we can see already, that winter has started to now approach Europe. It's getting much colder. It is not perhaps as easy as it was earlier for them. Many of them have come with blankets and sweaters, but also with very little children. There's always the risk of being exposed to the cold, and it's that point at which all of this entire story could again take a worrying turn in case the EU decides to close its borders. What will then happen to the flows that are still, as we speak, making their way towards Europe's gates? With camera person Xavier and Manas Roshan, Srinivasan Jain at the Austrian-Hungary border for NDTV.